It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important.
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very...
Our next destination is Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7.
Yeah,
I found it when we were checking.
I think 7's... Anyway, let's... I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the 2 of us, but let's do our best.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching
Even so,
Oh, first we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
just like we did before.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not...
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can...
Yeah. Well... Oh, so this is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central stair. They were doors 4 and 3 more in the large hospital room. Doors 3, 7, and...
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces. Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want, right?
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair. Blah-de-blah. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant...
Yeah, quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants doors.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, not good.
Let go! Let go!
Junpei, read the
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes. I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. 7 and Lotus requested door 2. Santa and June requested door 6. Then the door I should choose is... Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems, June. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going to do?
Why don't 7 and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind. This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
All right then, we're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah, be careful.
We should get going as well. This is E deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's... Here it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
Hey, I found it! It's right there! It stopped.
Yes! It stopped.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
You got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
All right, let's go.
This door looks heavy.
But it's not locked.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any. I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit 1 person.
You're right.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
The steam engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
All right, let's... Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right? Hey, June,
Jumpy.
you... Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes, but I'm fine. I just need to rest.
Okay, here, sit down. Careful.
Thank you.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right.
All right, let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
Thank you.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
What could be causing this, I wonder?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking.
So you're saying we're at...
Yeah, we're just running around this room, solving all. How the hell could you call that? We're just guinea.
A guinea pig? You mean we're being used for... Is that what you're saying?
Dunno, but it does seem like a possibility. You know, speaking of experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
Exactly. The rat goes to exit B. Of course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right. It isn't very interesting. Yet. See, these scientists repeated this experiment over and over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory, far from the original one, with the same results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How the hell would I know? I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah. Think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls up what you need.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh. Yes! The door's open!
All right, Junpei. Why don't you go get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on this.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all three of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle.
So are you only interested in...
Alright, I'll go get June.
Oh,
Are you okay?
yes.
Let me check. Good. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, you're such. Oops, I mean.
Alright, let's...
Go where?
Oh, right. We got the exit open.
Great! Oh,
Santa? What are you looking at?
It's a photo. It's my sister.
sister?
Yeah.
She was only about an inch tall then? Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait,
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, look, Santa left me a present. I'm so She was all. I was the one who told her to. I'd say, write down the address. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in our mailbox. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. It took a lot of saving. But one year, she didn't write a list of toys she wanted. Instead, I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to. My wish is that we'll be. That was it. But I couldn't make that wish. Some Santa.
What happened?
She died. She was killed.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Huh?
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving. Come on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Sorry we took so long. Let's go.
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store...
There are wooden crates everywhere.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
Now we finally have all 9. We just need to insert these cards in.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box. So for instance, the card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it? Hey, June, are you okay? I'm sorry, I gotta go check on her. You finish the box thing, alright? Just put the cards in the boxes. I'm counting on you. Are you alright?
Can you stand?
Oh, I just tripped.
Don't give me that. Now it's...
But it's true.
Just let me see.
Huh.
You're still warm.
I saw her fall. I think she really did just trip on something, you know? Still, to fall down like that, I think she's probably still a little messed up.
Alright, well, let's just get out of here as fast as we can so we can get you to a hospital.
Oh, I don't think it's anything. I just need a little medicine and some sleep.
Medicine. Well, if we could get in touch with anyone outside, I'll bet Ace could swing that.
Ace?
Huh? Don't you know? He's the president. Cradle Pharmaceuticals is the name, I think. Their flagship product is an anesthetic drug called Soparil.
Soparil. I've heard of that before somewhere.
Soparil. It's an anesthetic that's a gas at room temperature. A lot like how nitrous oxide. It takes only a few seconds to spread, and even a bunch of countries quickly accepted it for widespread use. It was an effective crowd. It was practical, ethical, and the humane nature of it made it. It's been around for about 6 years. It became popular almost as soon as it was made public, with many governments placing large orders. Demand for Soparil skyrocketed, and of course that meant Cradle Pharmaceuticals stock did too.
Why do you know all of this?
I heard it from the old man himself.
From Ace?
By the number 4 door at the central stairway, when we were searching the second class room. Remember how Snake, 7, and you went to door 5? It was back then. I asked him what he did for a living, and he said he ran his own company. After that, we just started talking, and I guess it just came up.
Huh.
Are you worried about something?
No. What the hell is he doing? June, don't push yourself, alright?
Yes.
Santa, could you take care of her? I'll go check on Ace. Looks like he's having trouble.
Sure.
What are you doing? What happened?
Nothing. My vision has gotten rather blurry, I think.
What can't you see well?
These pictures. I don't care to admit it, but I may be developing presbyopia. Growing old is a difficult thing. At any rate, I'll leave the rest to you. I'm feeling awfully tired, so if you don't mind,
How could simply looking at cards have tired? But if it wasn't, what had made him so uncomfortable?
Prosopagnosia. Well, put simply, It means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between. In other words, my face would look the same, so they can't remember faces. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even.
Maybe he's got prosopagnosia? Huh. Well, he looks depressed enough to have it. Oh well. Time to solve the 9-box. Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2. I just need to do the same for the rest. And finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, what the? 9 pins? I guess I'll take them with me.
Whatever. Just
Okay.
A small key and a gun?
Yeah, a revolver.
It looks pretty old.
I wonder if this is.
This thing is... Are these real bullets?
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. It's a powerful weapon that gives... Something like that would be way too dangerous to have.
Yeah, I suppose.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that. In other words, maybe.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
A long hallway, huh?
Let's check it out.
We've seen this elevator before.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
Then we went through the number 6 door.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started. We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yeah. It works.
I think so.
Good. Now
What do we do? Should we
No, this hallway keeps going. Even if we do end up going back.
I agree. Let's go. Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
All right. Let's Vacant. We finally found it.
Jump!
Huh?
Look! Behind!
What? A 9 door. There's another one. Why? It's 9, no matter. The red is there too. Why? Why the hell?
There were all. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out.
Of course, we just assumed that there. After all, why would there be more than.
Oh, man. We fell for it. There are 2 doors. That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left. Now it makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. Divided into teams of 4 and 5. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9. Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital, or 2349 and 15678. There are a bunch of combinations that work, and if one team has the digital root of 9, what's that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, The Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people. That's how it was meant to be. Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other. Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how there were 2 doors. This game was designed for that purpose. This Nonary game. We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh,
Hey, keep it together, man.
sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9.
The 4.
Yep. There's one combination. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave Junbi.
Are you sure? I don't mind.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh.
You guys.
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to... Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
But even with all...
Standing around here isn't going to... Let's find the other 3 first.
I guess you're right.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Come to think of it, what is this room? We were so focused on the doors, we didn't... Huh. It looks like it's set up for some kind of... But what kind? Huh. What on earth is a coffin doing?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing?
Right, okay. Look, it's...
7 and Lotus.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
What? What do you mean, gone?
When?
Why?
You 2 went into door 1 with Clover.
Yeah, we went through the door.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went...
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We ran after her, of course.
Obviously, we didn't find her. We figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah. She's not here.
No, she isn't.
All right, just in case, we should go take a look in the shower.
Shower room?
That's where her brother is. Well, we might as well... Good. We can...
We should thank 7 later.
No luck.
Yeah.
The smell is horrible. Let's check the back. Just... No, she's not... Just... Where did your sister go? Such a horrible... The skull shattered, the left... bones.
My brother's left arm is... the accident hurt him.
Of course. Why didn't I realize it earlier?
Jumpy?
Oh, sorry for making you wait.
Junpei! June!
Did something happen?
Clover is dead. I found her in the first class.
Clover, why? Why did this happen? Clover. No way. Let's get out of here, June. Are you all right?
Yes.
You should get some rest. Here, can you sit?
Yes.
Who was the first to find the body?
Me.
Why did you come to this room?
To look for Clover. Why? I found her body in the bathroom. As soon as I did, I ran outside. I got to the top of the stairs by the casino and yelled as loud. Hey, guys! I found her! She's in the bathroom in the first-class cabin! Come quick! Then I went back to the bathroom. Ace, Santa, and Lotus showed up real soon after that. But I guess you two hadn't heard me or something because you didn't show. So I took off down the stairs to look for you. After that...
7. There's one more.
What?
You stuck one of those plates in between the door and the frame. Why did you do that?
Come on, didn't I already tell you that? So we could come back to this room? Oh.
Well, I don't know. That kind of depends on what you say, doesn't it?
For crying out loud. Follow me.
A closet?
Yeah. This is the reason. This safe. We couldn't open it when we were getting through this room. I figured there might be something pretty important in it. I couldn't stop thinking about it. I figured eventually we might figure out what the numbers are for the safe. And if we did, I didn't want to screw around with door 5 again. So I put the plate in the exit door so we could get back in that way.
Yeah. Figured it wouldn't open. Huh? This is... rust. If there's rust here, has someone opened the safe?
Huh?
Maybe there's another clue. Anything that might lead us to discover. Behind this door. The ninth man's body is behind there. Maybe I should have another look at it. Ugh. Oh, the hell? This... It's bracelet. It's gone. It was right next to the glasses. But why?
Huh?
Oh, there you are. Were you...
Yeah.
Did you find something?
No. What's up?
Well,
What is it? Clover. What was it you wanted to show me?
I searched Clover's body again. A real shame. And...
What?
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Didn't want... Well, I did borrow...
What? I'm opening it. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
What is this? Some kind...
No, that's not right. In heraldry, the term sinister, or more accurately, it referred to things on the left hand. Does the darkness of the sinister hand have... There's two things sticking out on either side of the face. The left and right sides of the... Left and right. Left and right. Right and left. Truth is gone. Truth. How about reading them backwards? Gone and truth. Enog and Hitert. What am I saying? Those aren't even words. I doubt that's what the riddle was trying. Wasn't a bad idea, though. How about switching the sentence? Gone had truth. Well, that makes even less sense. Clearly, switching the words isn't... What else could gone truth? You could then safely assume that gone means left. After all, after someone left, they were gone. But in this case, they clearly refer to their direct and truth equals right, and gone equals left. The left and right of the bracelet, these two things sticking out. So if I... Wait, did it just... One, four...
Huh? Hey.
1438341. 1438341. 1438. 143. 1438. Huh. 1 to 4 to the... And... Oh. Bingo. I knew it was for this. Oh, is this some sort of note? Let's see. Huh. Sorry, but do you think you could all come with me?
Come with you?
I want all of you to go to the big hospital room.
Why?
There's something I want to be sure of.
What do you...
I want to know if the person I suspect is really the culprit.
Wait. Then you're saying...
Yeah, I think I've got it figured out. I know who killed Snake and Clover. Anyway, if you could all please move to the big hospital room. I'll explain everything as soon as we get there. It's 5 o'clock. We don't have a lot of time left. Let's... Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Ace, 7, and Lotus, could you please place your palms on the red?
Huh?
Why? If we need to get to the shower room, why don't we just...
No, we're not going in. Once you've authenticated, step away from the door.
Why?
Please, just do it. Or perhaps you don't want to know who killed Snake and Clover. What about you, Ace? Lotus?
Very well.
Sure.
I have this idea. I don't think this device responds to a hand placed on. It instead reacts to a bracelet being... You don't actually need a hand. I knew it.
Huh?
What was that about?
How should I know?
Thanks. I appreciate your cooperation. By the way, Ace, would you mind if I asked you...
What is it?
Do you know who I am?
What?
Just answer it, please. Who am I?
You're Junpei, of course.
Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa.
Well, what?
The clothes I'm wearing, I borrowed from Junpei. And the clothes he's wearing are mine. We had a little swap.
That's ridiculous. Impossible.
So, you're saying I'm not?
Of course you aren't.
Why? What makes you so sure I'm not Santa?
If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. 1 plus 7 plus 8 plus 3 equals 19. One plus 9 would be 10. The digital, but the 4 of us just... You can't possibly be Santa.
It's 5, right?
Huh?
You're exactly right. My bracelet... No. Sorry, Ace. I tricked you. Of course, I'm not really Santa. Who could possibly think I was? It's obvious, but I guess you couldn't see just how obvious. I asked you before, didn't I? What makes you so sure I'm not? And you answered. If you were Santa, then door 3 wouldn't have opened for us just now. Most people wouldn't say something like that. The first thing that would come to anyone else's mind wouldn't be the bracelet number. There'd only be one thing they'd say. One sentence. You don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia. Am I right?
Prosopagnosia?
What's that?
No clue.
Prosopagnosia is...
Very well. I confess. I have prosopagnosia. I cannot differentiate human faces. Is that what this was about? You want to mock me for my disorder?
No, not at all. I'm not making fun of you at all. In fact, no. The reason I brought this up is that there's an excellent chance the person who killed Snake has prosopagnosia.
What do you mean?
I'll just come right out with it. I think it was you, Ace. You killed him.
That's ridiculous. What possible evidence do you...
I have 3 pieces of evidence. The first, think back to a few hours ago. You made us argue over the 3 doors here in the big hospital room. There was no way all 7 people could go through them. Lotus suggested that we sacrifice one of us. Then you, Ace, said, I'll stay here. Why would you say something like that? It's pretty simple, really. You didn't want us to see the dead body in the shower room. You see? If Ace stayed behind, there were only 2 doors the rest of us could go through. Doors 7 and 8. There was no way we could get through door 3, the shower room. You knew that, didn't you, Ace? That's why you volunteered to stay behind.
Come on now. I think that's going a bit far. I can understand if you're jealous of my bravery, but please don't devalue my action. I only wanted to save the rest of you. Surely you can understand.
Altruism. You already knew, didn't you? You knew that whichever doors we took, eventually we'd end up back in the big hospital room.
What on earth are you saying? Of course I didn't know that. How could I have?
Really?
Yes.
Oh well, that's cool. I've still got 2 more pieces of evidence that say you're the killer. The second is that, as I said earlier, you have prosopagnosia.
Then you mean to imply that a person who can't distinguish human faces must be a bad person? Junpei, they call that prejudice.
No, I am not that stupid.
Then why?
Well, before I explain, I suppose there's something I should tell you. The corpse in the shower room. It's not Snake's.
What?
I didn't put it together right away, but there was something Clover told me. She said that Snake's left arm was prosthetic. He'd lost his real arm in an accident, but the body we saw in the shower room, let's call him Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. In other words, Guy X couldn't possibly have been Snake.
Oh God. No. That's impossible.
Let's say, hypothetically, that the killer didn't have prosopagnosia. If that were the case, he would immediately realize that Guy X wasn't Snake. Even if the... And yet, they still killed him. Why? Why would they kill a stranger who'd only just shown up? On the other hand, if the killer did have prosopagnosia, it makes sense. They thought Guy X was Snake and killed him.
Wait. Wait just a moment. Let's say you're right. and I mistook Guy X for Snake. Even if I did, I would have had no motive to kill him. Why would I want to kill Snake?
I can think of at least 2 motives. 1, Snake knew about your past. If he ever revealed what he knew, that would have been really bad for you. You really didn't want that to happen. So to make sure Snake's mouth stayed shut, you killed him. 2, Snake had a grudge against you. You knew that. Or at least you could have easily assumed he did. Even without exposing your identity, he was a threat to you. You never knew when you might be attacked. You couldn't ever let your guard down. Every moment was a moment he might try something. You didn't want that kind of danger hanging over you. So you...
Hey, hold on a minute. What's the past that Ace wouldn't want us to know? Why did Snake have a grudge against him?
Look at this.
What's this piece of paper? The Nonary game was played once before 9 years ago. The person with the number 2 bracelet attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Cradle Pharmaceuticals CEO Gentaro Hongo. What is...
It's the message from Zero. It was in the safe in the first-class cabin.
Give me a break! That paper is a lie! Someone is trying to frame me!
Me. You said me, right? Wouldn't that mean you're admitting you're Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals? Or am I mistaken?
Very well. I admit that much. I am certainly the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceutical, Gentaro Hongo. So what if I am? I don't know anything about this Nonary game that supposedly took place 9 years ago. Everything on that scrap of paper is bullshit. Someone is trying to set me up, you see? First of all, Junpei, you're claiming I did this all by myself. Think that over. Or how could I have killed Snake all by...
Not Snake. It was Guy X.
I don't care who it was. You said the killer put this other man into door 3, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Then I couldn't have possibly done that alone. I couldn't have opened door 3 with only myself and Guy X.
Nope. You could have.
Huh?
What?
Actually, Ace, when you were unconscious, I took something from you. Remember when you were injected with that anesthetic and fell asleep in the big hospital room? Yeah, back then, I took this.
No! You couldn't have!
I got you, Ace. Your right hand there tells me all I needed to know. You want to tell me what you were so worried about? What's in your pocket? It's the number 9 bracelet, isn't it? Ace, Guy X, and the 9th man's bracelet. That was all you needed to open door 3. That's how you killed Guy X all by yourself, Ace. All you needed was the number 9 bracelet in your chest pocket. If you want to play innocent, that's fine by me. Go ahead, tell me. I don't have the bracelet, if that's what you want to do. But if you could take off your coat and hand it to me, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll have to take it from you by force. Right, 7?
Yeah, it'd be my pleasure.
Well done, Junpei. As you so correctly deduced, I have the number 9 bracelet. I retrieved it while we were searching for the missing hardware for the Red. I left the room I was supposed to search and headed to the first-class cabin on B deck. My purpose was to obtain the number 9 bracelet. 9 is a potent ally in the Nonary game. Adding 9 to any set of numbers won't alter the digital root. As you can see, 9 is a very useful number here. With it, one can go anywhere, with anyone. It is, I suppose you could say, a game changer. So I made for the first-class cabin to obtain it. In mere moments, I successfully acquired the number 9. There was also an unexpected bonus. The knife the 9th man had. I quickly pocketed both of them and left. I made my way back to where I was expected. That's when I ran into Snake. Well, this guy X, actually. He was heading for the large hospital room and hadn't noticed me. The man wearing Snake's clothes arrived at door 3. When he stopped, I walked up behind him and called out, "Snake." He turned around. He said nothing. His mouth simply hung half open. He seemed dazed somehow, almost perhaps he had been drugged. I tend to gloss over little things like that. I was certain that man was Snake. I knew Snake had taken part in the Nonary game 9 years ago. Being blind, it made sense that he didn't recognize me immediately upon our first meeting. But why then hadn't Snake said anything to me later? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in the Nonary game. But not once did he attempt to confront me. Did his lack of sight prevent him from fully recognizing who I was? Or perhaps Snake had conspired with Zero to deceive me. Regardless, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. I had to get rid of him before he took action. With quick thinking, my plan went into motion immediately. I held the number 9 bracelet over the red. I waved my own bracelet in front of the red, and then grabbed Snake's arm and shoved his hand against the scanner panel. The door opened. I threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed. After that, I returned to my post as though nothing had happened. After conducting my own search, I returned to the large hospital room when the 1 a.m. bell rang.
Ace, did you kill Clover?
Yes,
Why? Why did you kill her?
she was Snake's sister. It was possible he had told her something dangerous. Additionally, she had gone through door 1. It seemed likely she might have found it.
Found what?
Why don't you go through door 1 yourself? Perhaps it's hidden somewhere.
Yeah, but Lotus and I went through door 1 too.
We didn't see anything suspicious.
Yes. I thought as much after I heard your report at the Central I doubt the two of you could find her.
Huh?
But perhaps Clover was different. Perhaps she had found it. I was, therefore, desperate to find her, and at last I did, in the first-class cabin. I spoke very calmly. Did you see it?
See what?
Don't act as if you don't understand.
Uh-huh.
By the way,
What?
there's blood on your shoes. Did you go take a look at the 9th man's... I see. Your silence suggests that you noticed. You saw that his bracelet...
No!
You aren't going anywhere. You're staying here.
No!
Don't you... That was how I killed Clover.
You son of a bitch!
I admit it. I've lost. Don't misunderstand, Junpei. I lost to Zero. I'm rather disgusted with myself for falling into such... I looked the fool. And it was a trap. I was trapped and manipulated by... The man I killed in the shower room. If he wasn't Snake, then... But he was wearing Snake's clothes. He had also... And we can't forget the components that were removed from the red. I have no doubt that Zero made sure I would kill that man. It follows, of course, that Zero knew that I would try to take the number 9 bracelet, that I would try to kill Snake.
I think Zero is one of us.
Huh? Zero is one of us? No, there's one more person. Snake. The man who died in the shower room. That means he's almost certain. Maybe Snake is Zero. Maybe he made Guy X wear his... What if he's off somewhere? If he is Zero, he must have been lying to... Is he...
Well, I believe I've finished with my confession.
What the hell is... You aren't going anywhere, you son of a...
Why? Because that's ridiculous. Why are you so upset that she was nothing to you?
You...
Blindsiding me with a punch, huh? I confess,
Well, maybe you'd like another one then.
Beef, let me give you one of my own.
Huh?
If any of you so much as blink, I won't hesitate to pull this trigger. I've already killed 3 people.
3 people?
Very well. The person who killed the 9th man was me. Although I suppose to be more accurate, I encouraged. While we were examining the main staircase, I recognized it at once, so I gave him a little push. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Now it only requires a single person to deactivate the detonator in the bracelet. Investigate what's beyond door 5. We'll meet again later. And with that...
Okay. I'm going off ahead now. Why is it you? Open the door, please! Help me! Oh my, listen! I was lied to! It was him! He killed...
I had 4 reasons for killing him. As I said before, in the Nonary game, the number 9 bracelet is of utmost importance. If I had allowed him to keep such a useful tool, he, or it, would have become a threat to me. As such, I decided that he should be eliminated early on. I wanted the number 9 bracelet. If I could manage to obtain it, I would be able to manipulate the game as I saw fit. I would be unable to acquire the bracelet unless its owner was dead. That's the second reason. Even setting aside his number, he would have been nothing but trouble for me. He was aware of my past. He knew what happened here 9 years ago. It was important that I eliminate him before he was able to disseminate this information. Lastly, I wished to conduct a simple test. A test to see if this Nonary game was serious. I needed to be quite sure. As such, I encouraged him to act against the...
I don't get your third. What the hell happened 9 years?
Didn't I say? I planned it out, and I conducted it.
Why? What on earth?
I don't really think I have any obligation.
Hey, where did he get...
Why don't you tell her, Santa?
On the other side of door 6, we found the gun. Bastard must have grabbed it.
Indeed, I did. Just saying you intended to leave it behind. Well, there isn't much time left.
Well, where are you going?
Do I really need to explain? I have the number 9 bracelet. And now,
Wasn't there a door with a 9 on it in the room that looked like a... That's where you're going, isn't
and
it?
how do you know that?
Santa told me about it while we were looking for Clover.
I see. Well, you are correct. That is my destination. But now I must say goodbye to all of you. And please, don't forget my warning. Move and I'll pull the trigger. I don't need her alive to open the door, you know.
He's getting away!
We can't risk it.
Now, Lotus, open the door for me if you would. Goodbye.
Damn it! Hey, Jesus, you're burning up.
I'm okay. You should be worried.
But
Jumpy, I just need, don't you remember? So please.
damn it. You guys go on ahead. Soon as June starts feeling better, we'll... All right.
Hell yeah!
Santa, you take good... Got it. Let's go.
Where are they? You think they already went through?
Let's check. Engaged.
That means Ace and Lotus went...
Yeah, it seems...
What do we do now?
Yeah. Well, the big door...
The two of us can't do anything.
Yeah, not even counting how our... What's that sound?
It's coming from over there.
The coffin.
Yeah.
Let's open it.
How?
By force!
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, you never know. The only necessity for success is the willing...
Who said that?
I forget. Anyway, we've got to... Damn it!
See? If you could just pull it open, why would it have...
Right. So unless I put in the right pass... Was there some sort of clue somewhere?
Hey, Junpei, I remember you mumbling about some weird numbers over by the bathroom. You got those numbers by solving the secret message Clover was holding. Truth had gone. Or,
Yeah, that's right.
well, maybe that number's the passcode.
Come on, those numbers were the code to
Yeah, but the person who set up that safe in this coffin is the same.
Yeah, probably.
Well, then they might have set the same pass.
That's ridiculous.
Why don't you just try it? I mean, it's not like you...
It'd just be a waste of time.
How do you know that? You never know. The only necessity for success is the willing...
Who said...
You.
Fine. 1438 3421. What? You gotta be kidding me. Snake!
You? Why?
Ah, those voices. Junpei and Seven, unless I'm mistaken. Where are the others? Are they... I see. Have I been
Yeah. But that still doesn't explain why you were...
We've still got no clue about Zero's truth. Why did he put Gaia? Is all this stuff somehow related to them?
Hey,
what are you talking about?
oh, come on, just tell us...
I don't know what to tell you.
This is bad. We're running...
We need to go after A. What do we do now?
The three of us can't make a digital route of 9.
Yeah, we just get...
We're stuck here then.
Oh. Hey,
What?
What is it?
What did you find?
This.
Zero's bracelet.
What did you say? Are you saying that 7 has the number 0 bracelet?
You